Hey, everybody, welcome to NFT Art Galaxy. Very excited today. Have an exclusive with one and only G and Ari, her project manager. Very exciting. We're going to get to know her, her background, where she came from, what got her into art, why a giraffe, amongst other things. And we're going to see her Twitter profile going from the start, which could be October 18th or 19th, depending upon the time zone you live in last year. So welcome Ari and G to the show.
Hi, yes, I'm very excited to be here and nervous, but yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I'm just very excited to have you here. I remember I haven't been there from the very start, but maybe a few weeks in and, purchasing my first giraffe for 25 algo. And now I think your all time high is, 14, 15. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? 15,000
Mhm.
algo. So, um, just really want to get a little background. Why G's and what do you do for a living other than make this
Mhm.
beautiful art?
Well, actually, I get that question a lot, not just from you, but also from Algo Fam. So the reason I picked a giraffe was that at the time that I joined the Algorand community, I was trying to uh, check an animal that has not been done before for an animal JPEG. And I figured out that giraffe wasn't picked at that time. Actually, it was a tough choice between a lion, um, and some of the extinct animals. I think they were excellent choices as they can provide some sort of spotlight to raise awareness for conservation of animals, especially for those that are now endangered. But then I figured out with my name starting with the letter G, it's actually Giselle, everyone. So I figured out that why not just work with a giraffe, which starts at the same letter like my first name. So I think that that would make an excellent choice. However, when I started doing it, I felt like it was really a challenge because of its the way that it looks. It has a lot of spots, so I have some certain limitations with what I can do with it. But at the same time, I think that I hope that Algosam appreciates what I was able to do with it. So
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a super cool choice. And I think you once referred to that you were aiming to put like a tattoo on the giraffe, but it's
yeah,
very difficult
I really want
because of
to.
the
Yes,
skin.
yes, but it's so difficult. I tried so many times, but it just wouldn't look that good on a giraffe. So.
Well, they are spectacular, and now the young G's as well. I mean, just the offspring is just even more dynamite. So
Mhm.
super excited that
Yeah,
you
thank
chose
you
that.
so much. Yeah.
I mean, just the creation too, and like the characters that you pick is that just like are you looking through like history books or is it just not like how are you picking these characters? Because some of them are amazing. I mean, obviously some of them are
Well,
artists and historic
well,
figures.
actually, I also tried to look up for some references. I tried to Google it. I mean, I'm not an expert, especially when it comes to history. So I tried to see what other some sort of characters look like. And then from there, I try to come up with my own, to give my own rendition to it. And I hope that I am able to give justice from those that I draw inspiration from.
I mean, I think it is amazing, and
Mhm.
I know you are a big advocate, obviously, of women of Algorand and have been promoting a lot of other female artists online. What does that mean to you to be one of the top, if not the top artists on the platform?
Well, yeah, so actually being a woman of outread, it was, just to go back to how I actually revealed myself to being a woman. It was kind of hard at first because like what I've said earlier from my Twitter post, there was a huge bro culture going around in the crypto world. So, and I mean, everyone who tried to reach out to me automatically called me a bro. And I felt
Yeah.
that um, at that time, the Algo fam would not be welcoming about my gender or about me being a woman. So, and I was really dreading the day that I would have to reveal to everyone that I am a woman because I thought that it would be the end of my project. But then luckily, I am so thankful to have the best VIP and VVIPs at that time because they were the first people who found out about my true gender, and they have really encouraged me to just be who I am. And yes, I mean, after that, it's like I can finally breathe and be myself, especially when I leave comments. Like before, I was so careful not to use comments like
Right.
cute or something beautiful. And so I would like to also encourage others to do the same, that we should not feel um, like we do not have an opportunity in the crypto world, being a woman. And I would just like to really speak up for them that we can also do great in this kind of world. And we have the same level, I mean, the same
Yeah.
playing field like the men.
Yeah. I mean, your talent is undeniable. And I like seeing you tweeting about the women of Algorand. And when you find a
Mhm,
new female artists, you tweet them
mhm.
on your feed, because your feed, you started at zero, went to 100, got excited, had an auction, and now you're at thousands of people following you. So the network and the
Yeah.
platform you built is amazing. Not only for you but for women who I believe now look up to you as well. G, no pressure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Actually, I still cannot believe it, and I don't think that it will ever sink into me. But really, I'm just so appreciative of the kind of support that I have been receiving. And like what I've been saying, I could never have done it alone. I mean, it's all the people who believe in the project and my VIP and VVIPs who continue to inspire me and encourage me to do better and up my game each time. So,
Yeah, I mean, you're up to,
yeah.
I think, 13 VIPs right now, and I think there are
Yeah.
more chomping on the bit, because I don't know what giraffes do. That's what horses do, to be in your group, and they're on the cusp of it. And we're just kind of watching your history on Twitter from the beginning, kind of going to current. And there was a 55 Algorand first secondary sale, and now you kind of see them slowly climbing up. um I mean,
Mhm.
it's just amazing, the
It's
progress and
unbelievable.
the body of work you have already.
Mhm.
So really, really excited about that. And I know that you are a nurse, a COVID nurse. So that I'm not
Mhm.
sure if you're still currently doing that, but that must have been,
Mhm.
some difficult work, and that you do. And obviously it shows
Yeah,
how
so
of a caring
actually,
person you are.
prior to launching my project, I was a full-time nurse. I was an ICU nurse for a different department, but since the pandemic broke, or when the COVID started around February in our country, then I was moved to being a COVID ICU nurse. And really, it was the toughest times, not just for nurses, but all kinds of health workers who are, working tirelessly across the globe. So yes, it was really difficult. But then I took a leave because I was really getting unhealthy already. So I took a leave from October and I started doing NFTs. Actually, a friend introduced me to doing this kind of thing. And yeah, actually, I never expected this kind of
Oh.
attention. Yes.
Were, were,
So,
were you already an artist prior to this? Or, I mean, no?
well, actually, I was doing some commissioned works for other projects, but not really my own project. And yeah, so this is the first that just my own. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So what's next for G's? So we have the baby
Mhm.
G's that are, I'm trying to move up to some of them, but it's
Mhm.
just amazing the body of work that you have. Like, what's in
Mhm.
store?
Well, I think um, Ari can answer that. Is Ari here? I'm
He
not
is
sure. Did
he
he?
is here.
I'm
He,
here. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to hear Ari actually.
we'd love to hear you. We're sitting there. We're
Yeah.
we're in awe of the G. Very very cool. But welcome, Ari.
It's great to be here. I'm a relatively new member of the G team. I guess I was one of the earlier collectors as well, along with you, Rich. And watching this progress has been insane. Um, but I guess what's next for the G series? We just launched the first drop of the last G's, um, which is a 91 piece final part of the G RAF collection, the first generation. And then once that's completed, along with the Young G's, we have our sights set on a second generation, which will be a generative art series based on the giraffe character, but a much, much larger collection to grow with the community of Algorand as it grows itself.
Oh wow, very cool. I just saw Sylvia Macaulay. He passed by on your feed. I wonder if he ever saw the G or ever got the G. Is there an update on that?
Well, actually, he still didn't see that, but I'm still hoping that I could get noticed by him. It would be, I mean, really huge, and I would be like so starstruck. He does.
Oh yeah, I think he might have seen it. I definitely think he might have seen it. So, uh, this is a gentleman native. He's living in Boston on Twitter. He actually, I believe, drives him around. So maybe we can ask him to give him
Mhm.
a sweatshirt or a T-shirt of his giraffe on the
Yeah,
sweatshirt.
that would be a good
I would
idea.
love to see that because he's done it before for Algo hands. He had him do the Algo pose, and he actually posted a picture of it, which is pretty cool. So,
Hmm.
but really exciting. I mean, gee, I mean, being a VIP, almost a VVIP, I'm very excited
Yes.
to.
You'll get there, Rich.
I can't win any of these shuffles. It's like there's so many people that enter it in the Discord. You're like blowing things up there. So super exciting there. So really do appreciate your time. Is there anything else that you wanted to cover or say to any of the Algo fam before we part ways for now? Hopefully we can do this again.
Well, well, actually, I would just like to express again my heartfelt thanks to everyone. And I could just promise that I would try my very best to always up my game and deliver the best that I can for everyone to give you a good show and a good art.
Man, I mean, just look at that piece. I mean, you definitely have upped your game, G. Um,
Yes.
I think that's the first day Gowana join your Discord server, January 8th. So I know you look
Hmm.
up to him, but I believe he now looks up to you as
I
well.
do.
So
I'm a fan.
all right, everyone. Well, I'm going to put in the show notes different links to find G. I'm sure you already know where to find her Discord, her Twitter. I believe there's going to be a website coming soon next year as well.
Should be coming in the next month or two.
Okay. And I'm
Mhm.
sure everybody out there would love some G merch as well. So just plugging that for myself. And again, thank you so much for coming. So people, watch it, love it, like it, share it, retweet it, and really appreciate you guys coming in today. And until next time, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Rich.
much. Thank you. Bye.
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 postscript, leaving you with GRAF roadmap and GRAF benefits, and a quick look at the giraffe collection. Look at them all in their glory. Love those giraffes, love the spots, love the creativity and who they are and what they represent. Wonderful creations, G. Loving your work. Looking at the ones I have in my collection, very excited. The latest giraffe special is an Algoana combination collaboration, and the great Goanna himself is excited to see this auction. Here are some of the newer young G's, which are an amazing creation out of G's mind. Really appreciate it. Showing you how on a daily basis records are broken.